right, thank you for watching that little clip on YouTube. You can go there to my YouTube channel at I Am Just Jen. Oh, the music's still playing. I better turn that off. And, oh, hang on a second. I just lost where I was. So I always forget the name of what to look it up under. But if you want to see that video for yourself that I made, pre-promotional video from my gobstocking many years ago, like 9 years ago, you look it up under For My Fans, the long-awaited Supergirl 2 video and song for my screenplay. So if you can see it yourself. Now in there, the reason I showed it here is there is promotion of my tattoos and stickers and little drawing and figure of an example of what the Superwoman looked like. Now that particular drawing was done a long time ago by somebody where they were farting around with the idea of a Superwoman, who she'd be. And their concept of Superwoman wasn't actually Superwoman related to Superman. Their concept of the Superwoman was about Lois becoming superhero, having special powers, to be with her Superman and be like him. So that's where the concept of that drawing comes from. But from there, that's given birth to the Superwoman in my head that I would like to make. I would like to get the costume made. I'd like to get the dietitian and the physical coach I need to get in shape so I could be the one to wear the first Superwoman costume. And it's based on the concept of that original drawing. I'd like to give a little bit of support to the guy that created that, or any of his family line or descendants or whatever foundation that drawing is from, because there was no money made from that. They really tanked it fast. In the series somewhere way back when, Lois was made a superhero for literally one day. A superhero for a day is what happened to all their hard work and ideas. And it was tanked. One day she got to be superhero, to be with her man, Superman. So we don't have to wonder why or be curious about the series and why they never got married, why Superwoman never came to be through Lois Lane, and that she never became Superwoman through marriage to Superman, becoming his wife, and that they didn't have a ton of children and live happily ever after. Because you can't. He's from a different planet. He's a superhero. He's going to live a lot longer than humans, and he's going to age a lot slower and have no health problems, and that would complicate things when you're having children with a human, unless it is understood publicly by the world, unless there's no more secrets or deceptions about who he is living down here. And Clark's never quite got the handle on that. Kal-El's never become a person in his own right as a man, as Kal from Krypton. He has never come out and stayed out publicly in the world being the superhero and the Superman he is from another planet, and just lived amongst the people. So if the X-Men and the mutants are learning to live in peace with people, having a balance of society supporting them and loving them, then he needs to look at doing that. Because if they've already got a school and they're already raising the next generation coming along, then he could have his children have an actual place to go and people they could fit in with. So it's all actual possibility, and that is all my work. That is what's in my head. That is everything that's going on upstairs with everything I'm doing. So I made this video today because last night I was at the Edmonds Community Centre working, doing what I do with autistic people. Anyways, I saw a bunch of you wonderful Asian people. Love you guys. I have like a Chinese tattoo that says Jennifer, and I have a Japanese tattoo that says Jennifer. And that is just a little bit of me sharing my appreciation and love for the Asian society. I don't care whether you're Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, etc. I love you people. I love you guys. I love your culture. I love your language. I love the way you guys are so close-knit and bonded, and you treat each other like family. You take care of each other. You come up with solutions. I love how in your world and in your culture you do as much as possible to refrain from the horrors of what white people go through, of what we've gone through here in Canada with our dire straits of death and overdoses and missing and murdered women and children. Think we could take my white movies of horror and thriller world and flip it upside down and shove it into Asian culture in those parts of the world and watch your society scramble and run around crazy going, whoa, what do we do? How do we deal with all this? We've never had serial killers. We don't know anything about how to deal with these kind of murderers. Like, all our stuff is about streets and gangs and drugs and underworld of crime, but nothing like that, right? So it would be funny to flip that up. But today's video is all for you guys. I'm going to come out to Metrotown and I'm going to plead for your help because I love Godzilla and King Kong, and for many years this Superwoman character that I've created in my head had a goal. She had a final destination, and that destination was to work with Godzilla in a story where he's needing superhero, super female hero help, and he needed nobody else, no one other than Superwoman. And so when they crossed the Godzilla and King Kong, they made my dream even better because I loved them both growing up and set a special place in my heart. And in the end, they sort of made an appeal with each other and keep the peace because they have worse enemies bigger than them. So they had to learn to work together. But I'd love to work with both of them. But I can't make that possible without any of you. And there's one thing you guys are awesome for, is that you love your movies. You love your anime. You love your cartoons. You love your video games. You love your fast-paced, oh, what's the new trend product. So I know I can count on you guys to ante up in supporting me by buying Superwoman products, or ordering Superwoman products, or sending me stuff you want Superwoman stuff on. And in the video, you have all these different new symbols and designs and stuff for the different characters that all of your stuff can have, and stuff I've already got that you guys can order. So if you see me at Metrotown with these cards, or Edmonds Station somewhere, or even like you see them sitting in places, grab one. Don't be shy. One of them's to my Vocal page. Now, Vocal is free to sign up at, and it's free to follow me there like YouTube. They have tips and donations a person can just give. They can also do monthly pledge here, and it's cheaper than Patreon. Pledging a person monthly is only $2.99 on Vocal, and everything you guys do to help support me supports you, because everything I get from the support from all of you turn around and it helps me produce results. Get a production company, get a staff of team of people working for me. And the more people are working for me to make me money, the more you make money, and the more everybody makes money, because the more money there is to spend to make these movies. Now, this one here is the website, and there you find products that you can order online and sample copies of the movie work. And the other side is advertising You've Got Mail too. And everybody loved You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. And both of the movies that I'm currently focused on, the Smallville movie, the Superman coming into a story of his life and past that he didn't know about, that he needs to deal with in order to figure out how to be Cal from Krypton and live openly as Superman with the world without erasing people's memories constantly, or living in secret, or worried about what people would think or see of him flying around in his beautiful super suit with his cape. Nothing. We would love you, right? His parents sent him here so he'd have a place to live if he took care of us. And it's fine if we know that, so he could have a life and have a wife and have children. So I want to fix that, and I need all of your help to do that. And You've Got Mail too is simply a romantic movie. And before they take away tandem bikes, where couples can ride bikes together or families can ride bikes together, I need your help to get this movie made so I can have them actually rent that tandem bike thing down in English Bay and still fulfill that part of the movie story that I had written many years ago when I had originally hoped this movie would get made. And so these movies are shot here in Vancouver. Most of it's here. Some of it might get to go down to Seattle area, and You've Got Mail too obviously is based from New York, so that'll be the other area. So if you have family and relatives and businesses and partners that are in any of these places, then you guys all have the ability to benefit and be blessed by helping me. If you see these cards, or if you see me holding the clipboards where I want people to sign their names, emails, age, or sex and size of t-shirts, and how many you want, or people. And also on my website and my Vocal page and through email, you can order my finished poetry books, which goes with the You've Got Mail 2 video, movie script, sorry. And I just dropped my Smallville script. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta go over here. It literally went flying like we want Superman to do. Because up to this point, Superman from the TV show has never flown. So now whoever plays Superman in the Smallville movie is going to fly. Because he wants to, because he can, because he feels trusted. So the Superwoman in that story will not be his wife. Just so you know, Superwoman is a relative. They are family. They are not relation. It isn't a relationship. But in this movie, Clark does finally meet a woman he can marry and be himself as Cal from Krypton and not a farmer's son, Jonathan Kent, where he just retires to farming and has kids himself. That is not how superheroes coming to Earth to save the world and have a place to live for themselves would live their lives or end their life on. And the lesson he needs to learn from his parents and the ice fortress and all the crystals they gave him and stuff is still there yet for him to learn about. So we're going to do that together. I need to record this next section, A Time Not Mentioned, The Secret Double Life and Travels of Jonathan Kent. It's a very important section. It's about fighting with cancer and people dying from cancer. In this particular case, it's children with cancer, as I said in my previous video. But in order for me to do that part, I need help. I need big, huge pop-up cutouts of the Superwoman statue and the Superwoman symbol on my t-shirt. So when I'm out there campaigning, I can have those with me. People know what's going on. So I can have those made, and they could be available in hospital wings, cancer research foundation buildings, banks, whatever. So I can support this research as a part of my success in the work I'm doing and what superheroes stand for and what we do in the world, for the people in it. We may not be able to heal and cure everybody with our superpowers, but we can help make a difference. We can share our powers and we can share who we are in character in the world that will actually create vaccines or a way of reversing and slowing down or even stopping diseases eventually, where we can only heal or turn back time and save a life now and again on an individual basis, which produces a bigger, better result. If we're able to live in the world openly as who we are as superheroes with everybody. Whereas if you're doing everything behind closed doors or in the closet, behind the scenes, or secret hush-hush and wiping away people's memories, you're not going to get anywhere. You can't get ahead doing that. So I want to have my Superwoman cutouts, billboards everywhere. And I also want to be able to have enough money to go for another tattoo. I have decided I want one more tattoo that actually says something for everybody, to all of you, because I can't just cover myself in Asian tattoos as much as I love you guys. And I can't marry in as much as I would love to be family with all of you guys. I am going to settle with getting a tattoo that is in symbol that says friend, so that wherever I am, whatever is going on, if you guys see me and you see that tattoo and anybody that can read it, you will all know that I am saying to you guys that I am your friend, that you are my friends and we are friends. And as friends, I want to work together. And if we can get these movies done this year and end the damage COVID caused and stop the strikes in the entertainment industry and succeed with creating income and money and changing our economy so everyone can live a balanced, happy life, then we can move ahead to the story that's been in my head around this work, where I can finally bring together my crossover story between Superwoman and Godzilla. And now I get to even throw in King Kong, because all of you guys and your love over there did that for me, solving the problem about what I'm going to do about loving both of them. So you fixed it. And I thank you. So if you see me, don't be shy. Walk up to me, talk to me. If you see me with a clipboard or a binder, pen and paper, sign it, order t-shirts. Go to the links below. Go to the website. Subscribe, follow, pledge, pitch, tip, and make orders, and even make requests for stuff you want of the designs put on, because everything you saw in that video, those designs, all that stuff can be put on anything you want that you would like to have around your house. The new Lex Luthor symbol is awesome. The super symbol between the brother and sister, the family members, is awesome. And eventually, there's also a new super villain, female villain. Is awesome. So this is all awesome. And who wouldn't want to have their office and house, and their kids have all this stuff? And if anybody knows anything about apps, get in touch with me that can help me with apps so I can make a little bit of money from home, like from my kitchen. Like I need a My Kitchen app so I can sell food from my house, and then Uber and DoorDash and stuff can just come and get it and take it to people who can order my food from my kitchen, from my home, and enjoy homemade food with no additives or preservatives, so you don't get brain fog or dementia or cancer. And you're eating healthy, and you can live your life on the go by doing that. That would be great. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to becoming friends and bonding with all of you and seeing my products in stores and windows everywhere, and having us fight diseases like cancer together and finding a happy ending for us all. So I'm going to sign off now, and we're going to sign off with the standard Smallville goodbye segment from me to you guys, because I'd like to record my 2 segments that I'm still short on with the movie about the time not mentioned, which I totally didn't like having to do, and then lose all of it. So before this goes, I'm gonna do this. Okay, bye. Oops. There you go. Somebody save me. Alright, save me, Vancouver. Vancouver's awesome. Asian friends, save me. You guys are the answer to me. My prayers. Let's make history. Hired brand new cast, brand new actors, brand new set, producers, directors. Let's do this together because we can. Save me so I can save all of you too. Thanks for watching. Keep coming back. Subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 so I can be a professional creator and make some pennies on this YouTube channel. This is I Am Just Jen, aka Superwoman Now TV, signing out. Have a good day, everyone.